What's up, guys? It is your girl, Sarah from Sarah Sales here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what you can do on eBay when your sales are slow. And I will share one extra bonus tip at the very end. So make sure to stay to the end. Let's jump right into it. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you something that you can do on eBay. eBay wants you to succeed. The more you sell, the more money eBay makes. And eBay knows this, and so it provides you with tools and resources. So in today's video, I'm going to show you one thing that I do regularly to monitor and make sure and figure out when my sales are slow or how to improve my sales. And that is looking at their analytics. I do have a playlist where I show step by step. They have so many analytics, so many tools. And so I will link that playlist at the very end. Today, we are just specifically looking at this one little piece of eBay. So if you have a store, you have access to the seller hub. This is where all your resources, all of you list here, your orders are here, but then you also have access to marketing. You have access to analytics. You have access to research. Make use of these. So make sure to look at that, watch that playlist at the end when I go through step by step all of these tools and resources. Today, we are looking at the performance tab and the traffic. So you can do this for a time frame that you want. You can look at things that you're doing before and compare and whatever. But today's video, we're looking at, hey, things are really slow right now. What is going on? So you look here and you say, hey, this is my traffic. This is what is going on for me. My impression. So I'm going to walk you through all of what these things are telling you. And then I will tell you what you need to look at if these things are down for you. So the impressions, your impressions is anytime that somebody on eBay sees a listing. So whether they are specifically searching for an item and your listing comes across, or they're casually scrolling, anytime that a person sees your listing, it comes across their set of eyes on eBay. And then it goes a little bit deeper to page view. So someone sees a listing and then they go to your page, right? So they saw the listing, they were intrigued, it was something they wanted, whether they searched for it or they were casually looking and it came up or it was suggested, they made it to your page. That's what your page views means. How many people are viewing your page? Quantity sold, that one's pretty self-explanatory. How many items have you sold? If you're watching this video, this number is probably down. Or if you want to increase your eBay sales, this number could be up, but it's something that you want to be up higher. Your average click-through rate. This is on average, people who see your items are clicking on it. How many people, are casually, how many of these impressions are actually clicking on your item? That's one step closer to purchasing it. And then the big kahuna here is your average conversion rate. Someone who saw your item, clicked on it, and then actually bought it. So increasing your average conversion rate, that's going to increase your sales. This number can be down if you're watching this video and you're like, hey, my sales are slow, what's going on? I don't know what an average one of these is. It seems like it kind of depends, but from watching other YouTubers, between 1% and 3% seems fairly reasonable for eBay sellers, but I always recommend comparing to yourself. So what is your conversion rate? Was it 3% last month and now it's down at 2.7? You've gone down, right? So compare to yourself and continue to improve upon yourself. So now that you have these and you're like, okay, cool, my impressions are down. What do I do about that, Sarah? So before I tell you what to do about that, if you like content like this, you want to learn more about the analytics and the tools and eBay, all of the strategies that I tell you, Poshmark, eBay, business reselling strategies in general, are based off of data and analytics. I teach you how to learn, or I teach you how to do this stuff for yourself. So if you like content like that, make sure to hit that subscribe button. YouTube has changed their algorithm a little bit. So if you want to get notified of my content, it doesn't necessarily come across your feed if you're subscribed. You have to specifically click on that bell to make sure to see all of my new content. And then if you have questions, always leave them down below. Give me a like on the way out. If you think other people would like this, you really enjoyed this, I appreciate a save and a share, as that helps the eBay algorithm as well push it out to more people. So if you thought it was useful and other people would then push it out to the eBay algorithm. So now that you see these metrics, what do you actually do with them, right? Your impressions are down, or you want to get more impressions. What does this actually mean? So this is people that are seeing your items. How do you get them? How do you convert them into going to your page that one step further? How do you even get impressions, right? So impressions, you're going to focus on your SEO, so that your search engine optimization, using those keywords when people are searching. People, YouTube, items come up on, not YouTube, items come up when they're searching on eBay, but also on Google. So if people are searching, you want to make sure that your items have good SEO. Look up some videos on SEO for YouTube. You feel free to drop questions down below and I can help you as well. Send me DMs on Instagram to help with SEO. If you're not getting impressions, if your impressions are down, you need to focus on your SEO. Your photos is the other thing. If you're not having good quality photos, they're not getting picked up in the search engine optimization. A clear or a white background is recommended so that only the item that you are selling is up, and Google and YouTube, keep saying YouTube, guys, sorry, Google and eBay are going to pull that better. So you want to work on that. And then the other thing you really want to work on too is, are you actually putting items that people want for sale, right? And so this is kind of a two-part series. This is actually a whole series. I'm doing eBay how-tos in my playlist. But next week, I'm going to take this and then we will go into your listings and how to improve upon your listings to improve these metrics. So make sure to subscribe so you get notified of the one next week. But so your impressions are down, SEO, making better titles, descriptions, filtering, clicking as many, making your listings as good as you can. Pictures are very important, especially that main picture that gets picked up in searches. And then also make sure that people are buying stuff that they actually want. If you need help with this, I do videos on research in Terapeak, as well as using your own analytics. What is selling for you out of the resources that you have with the dashboard? So there's playlists on that as well. Page views. Your page views are down or you want to sell more. How do you increase your page views? So your page views are people clicking on your item. So you did good SEO, you have good stuff that people want, you have good titles, all of that, but how do you get those people to click? Why is this down? So if people aren't clicking, you have to think about what's in that listing that people aren't wanting to click, or compared to other people. How does your listing compare to others? Is your item not in great condition compared to the other items out there? Do you need more descriptions? I sell mainly women's clothing, shoes, and purses, and I put measurements in all of my listings because people will just move to the next item if they don't know how this item fits. If it's the only one on eBay, okay, yes, maybe they will reach out and ask me. But if there's a whole, they just keep scrolling and there's 50 of the same item, the next one has measurements, they're not going to buy mine. They're just going to buy the one with measurements, right? So making sure that your listings really get people to, people have the impression and they want to go to your site. And then price too. So this is, people are scrolling through, right? So think of it as a buyer. You're going through and you're looking for something and you're scrolling and you see all of these same ones. What is catching your eye to click on that one? You want to make sure your listing is that one. Oftentimes it's price. You want to stay competitive and this continues to change. So check your comps. And like I said, the next week, I'm going to have a video on how to look at specific listings. There's analytics in here. They want you to succeed, how to look at specific listings and to improve those and improve these metrics. Quantity sold, if you improve these, in theory, your quantity sold will go up. Average click-through rate, that's, the page views. Why are people clicking? How can you get people to click? What makes your listing stand apart? Your impressions are good. People have seen your item. Now, how can you get them to click? Go into your listings and figure out what is stopping people from clicking on your item. So one last tip before I let you guys go. Your sales are down, you're looking at your analytics, how can you kind of get a bump in the eBay algorithm? And something that I do fairly often, there's lots of tips and tricks. Something that I do is running a sale. It's easy. You can go in there, you can do your whole thing on sale. You can just to kind of get a bump. eBay likes when you make sales. period. They make money, they're happy, they promote you, right? So even if it means, hey, I've had a couple slow days and you need to just kind of get the eBay algorithm on your side. Okay, yes, maybe you're going to lose a couple bucks here and there by running some sales and giving items away for less than you really wanted to. But if you can run a sale and get kind of eBay algorithm on your side, to kind of bump your other items, it's completely worth it in my opinion. I tend to run sales on the weekends. That's my busiest days on eBay. And so I really try to take advantage of that. And it's super easy to run a sale. It takes like 5 minutes in eBay and you can see the analytics too, see if it actually even works. So if you do like this and you want to watch more videos like it, I'm going to link the playlist, no, the video up here. I'm still learning where I'm putting them. So let me know down below if I do it wrong. The video up here is what YouTube thinks you should be watching. Here, I'm going to link the playlist of eBay tutorials. I will put down in the links as well some of the playlists that I mentioned, and then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell if you liked this content. And next week, I will be showing you these analytics and digging deeper into your listings. So stay tuned.